Hello and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are taking it back and we're doing an old school what's in my makeup bag video. Lately I've done a lot of, or not lately, but the most recent videos on my channel have been what's in my purse, like what's in my actual purse, and I love those videos, but I wanted to switch it up and do what's in my bag, or what's in my makeup bag today. This is the makeup that I would take with me on a trip if we were leaving tomorrow, or if we were leaving like 2 weeks from now. This is everything. I consider everything in this bag to be like my perfect makeup day. Like the best, I'm gonna have the best makeup day because of everything in this bag. Obviously skincare is important too, but I just know that this is the makeup that is tried and true and that will not let me down. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you everything. Everything I mentioned will be listed down below. Let's start off by showing the actual bag. So the bag itself is the large pouch from Stony Clover. I believe this is part of their, it was a summer collection that they did last summer where they were all in Hawaii. I can't remember what it's called, but it was a limited edition color. The bag is not limited edition, but the color was. So they have this bag available in all kinds of other colors, but not this one anymore, I don't believe. And then these letters I got sewn on here, so they say glam. You can customize any of these pouches. I have so many of them and I love them because they are so unique to you. So I just got, this is the Varsity Glitter Letter in the color Bubblegum. They do still have this letter type available, and I got it sewn onto this bag, which is just very plain. You could also just leave it plain. It's really cute too. But yeah, and it fits so much, you guys. Like, I have a lot of stuff in here and there's still like so much room. Like, as you can see, so much space. Okay, the first thing that I keep in here is another pouch, which this is where I house all of my makeup brushes. I can also make a video going through the makeup brushes that I like to use on a daily basis, but this is kind of where I keep them. I also keep my makeup sponge in here usually, and then one of these. I always have to have one of these. These are the absolute best. So this is where this goes, and this little pouch is from Amazon, and it's so nice because it also kind of holds as like a brush holder. You can set it down on a flat surface and it will stay up. I'll also link this down below. I think it's such a great little purchase. It's really dirty right now, but you can easily clean it. The inside is lined with plastic so that you can wipe it down and it will be good as new. I've cleaned this and reused this so many times. It's great. Moving right along. So the first thing I have here is the On Till Dawn setting spray. This stuff is so good for hot summer days. I love it. Cannot recommend this enough if you have oily skin or if you're a sweaty girl in general. Moving on with setting sprays, I also carry this Mario Badescu facial spray. I know there's so much controversy about this, but I love this, okay? Cannot stop using it. I love the way it makes my skin feel and look. So she's a classic and she's staying, okay? Don't come for me. I carry my Milk Makeup Primer in my bag. I love her. She has never let me down. House Labs all the way. If you have not tried this, you guys, please go get yourself a little sample from Sephora and try it for yourself. And just let me know if you hated it, because I have not met someone that has hated this yet. It's that girl. If you like full coverage sort of foundations, ugh. I also can't believe I waited so long to try this. Like, I literally just got this like maybe 6 months ago, not even 5 months ago. And I'm like kicking myself in the back because why did I wait so long? Why did I sleep on her? Do not sleep on House Labs. I promise you. She is the best. For concealers, these are my main two girlies. I have the Hourglass. This is probably my third bottle of this, I think. I use the shade Sepia. This is what I use more for like spot concealing, just because this is primarily for my under eyes because it is lighter. This is more of the color of my skin tone, and I use this for, you know, pimples and stuff. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's very full coverage. I love it. For under eye setting powder and face powder in general, the Hourglass Veil Finishing Powder, Translucent Setting Powder, sorry, is amazing. It's not anything too dry, it's not too white, it's just so perfect. This and the Huda Beauty one, I don't have the Huda Beauty one anymore, I used it all, but those two are top tier and I highly recommend them, so I always carry that. I also really like to carry one of these powders that are kind of the color of my skin tone for touch-ups mostly, and unfortunately Sephora has reformulated this powder and I'm really upset about it because it was my all-time favorite. I have one left and I have this one, so I'm trying to savor it. But this was the Sephora Compact Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. I really loved it. It was so inexpensive and it worked really well, and I'm really sad that they did that. Why do they do that? As for cream products, I kind of like to give myself some options. So for bronzer, I've really been enjoying the Say Sun Melt with the matching like little buffing brush. It's just great. It looks like this. Moving on to cream blush, I've been really liking this one from Westman Atelier. I believe that's how you say that. I got the little baby size just because I wanted to try it first before I bought the bigger one. The bigger one is more money, and I just got this little one at Sephora, and it's in the shade Petal, and it's just the cutest little pink rosy color, and it blends so nicely into this just like sheer pigmented goodness. I love it. So if you've never tried Westman Atelier, I think they're a newer brand in Sephora. I do suggest checking out some of their products. They do sell little minis in the checkout line section of Sephora, so you can always try those instead. But yeah, really like that. Moving on to powder products, I always carry the Hoola Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is an OG. I still have kind of the old packaging one because I'm trying to use it up. It's almost done. But this bronzer, like recently I went back to this and I didn't even know why I even left. Why did I leave her? I don't know. But she is that girl. I love her for nose contouring, regular contouring, bronzing. Like, she is a multitasker and I appreciate that. And so I will never stop using this. So I take this with me everywhere now. For blush, I always like to bring two options for blush. I always like to bring sort of a matte blush and the shimmery blush depending on where I'm going or what I'm doing. But lately I've been loving this one by Dior. It is the Rouge blush in the shade Rose Rose Shimmer. Looks like this. These are so much better than the Dior blushes than these. These blushes are better than these. So if you are considering a Dior blush, I would highly suggest checking these out. It also comes with a little like applicator. I don't know where it went, but it does come with that. These are just so much nicer. They're more luxurious. They feel better. This is great, but it doesn't give what this gives, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's just not comparable. Like, this is Christian Dior, and this is like Dior. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but these are just, they even smell like luxury. They smell good. For highlight, again with Dior, Christian Dior at that. This one has been one of my favorites. It's in the shade Golden Glow. And again, it just smells so good. And I know fragrance isn't very good for your face, but girly pop, I don't care. It's giving wealthy. It's giving classy and elegant. It smells so good. So as you can see, she is well used, and I love this like packaging. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I always take an eyeshadow palette with me. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. Unfortunately, she did break one of the shadows when I took it to, I don't know, I think we were going to Las Vegas. Sad day. But other than that, I use her all the time, every day for work. And it's just the perfect little basics palette. I do also recommend the Makeup by Mario Major Mattes palette. I also have that one. They're very similar. I don't really recommend you getting both. They're kind of like the same thing essentially, except this one has more cooler tones, which this is fine with me because I don't really wear cool tones like that. But once in a while I will dabble into these, but this section down here is my cup of tea. All right, we're almost to the bottom. I always bring with me a couple of eyeliners, so I always have a black one and a brown one depending on my mood. This is the NYX Vivid Matte, and then this is this is a brown liquid liner that I got while I was in Japan. It was highly recommended by the travel girlies on TikTok that go to Japan and know the makeup well. It's called Heroin Make. I will try and find it online, but I don't know that it will be available. If not, then the I'll link another one that I also really like. This I use for my eyebrows. It's my eyebrow pen that I kind of use to fill in my brows. I like to have like that feathery look, so I use this in combination with the Refi or Refi, I don't know, Brow Sculpt in the shade Clear. She saves me about $90 every 6 weeks because I don't have to get my eyebrows laminated. She just gives me that laminated look, which I really like. So she's good and she's worth it, and this is my second tube of this so far. My eyelash curler always. My favorite eyelashes. These are the Ardell 421 Naked Lashes. They're so natural and so wispy and so beautiful. I don't really do big lashes like I used to anymore. So this is kind of like what I like to stick to. Call me crazy, I do also carry a bag with just lip products. I'm not gonna go through this today, but I do also bring a little pouch with more lip products. This little pouch is so cute. It's also from Stony Clover. It was from one of their collections. Again, this color specifically was limited edition, but they do carry this pouch in their core colors, which are also super cute, so I'll link it below. But I have a few different options because sometimes you just never know what you're in the mood for, so I like to bring a variety. So that's also what I take. And I can also fit this, including all of my makeup, in that pouch. That was pretty much everything that I carry in my makeup bag. That gives me the perfect face, in my opinion. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Please let me know what other kind of content you'd like to see from me. I'm trying my best to keep up, but I get so stumped because I literally have no idea what to film anymore. I've been so out of the game for so long. But yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're not already, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!